Hello, my name is Brian Skinner with InformedEntrepreneur.com. I'm here today with Kay Lucas, the president of iTech Solutions in Farmington, Connecticut. I appreciate you taking the time to talk with us today, Kay.
Thank you, Brian.
Congratulations on making the Inc. 5000 list again. We're doing a series on the winners in Connecticut. So I just wanted to have some time to chat with you about how you got started so you can share your story with everybody who comes to our site and watches our video. Can you talk to us about how iTech Solutions began?
Sure. I started off in computers in high school. I was actually one of the first classes. My senior year, they bought in computers. And so I got to try computers right away before I went to college, and I realized I loved it. So I actually pursued a career in computer science and engineering. And then from there, I went and worked for several companies implementing IT projects. In the 1990s, I worked for a consulting company, and I realized that that was even more fun because now I could do all kinds of different projects for different types of companies.
Right.
And so I decided that this was something I really wanted to pursue, and we opened iTech Solutions to try to offer this to other clients in the area.
So what exactly does iTech Solutions do?
We do IT, scientific, and engineering staffing, consulting, and placement services.
What types of clients do you work with? Is it just certain small businesses, big businesses, everything in between?
Yeah, really for the IT side of the business, anybody with an IT department. So it could be some of our clients only have 3 people in their IT department. Some people have thousands of people in the IT department. So
Wow.
really anyone looking for resources. It could be, Brian, as simple as if someone is going on maternity leave and they need to backfill that position while they're out, or it could be as complicated as if someone's trying to do a data analytics project and they want a whole team with new technologies that they've never used before, so they want to bring people in that have actually used it at other clients for their expertise to kind of help train their own team and get them up to speed.
A question that I think about when staffing companies comes to mind is, if I'm a company and I'm a hiring director and I need to hire 5 people to fill a certain position, why do I go to a company like iTech Solutions versus hiring someone to do it internally? What is the value that your experience and your company brings to the table?
Sure. Brian, a lot of people have recruiters that do it internally, and
Right.
they still come to us. So I guess I could ask that about any service business. Why would you hire a decorator when you could decorate it yourself? Maybe you're not, you're good at a lot of things, but maybe decorating isn't really your niche.
Right.
So with the IT business, we definitely have technical recruiters that were IT professionals themselves at different companies here in the area, so they really understand the technology and can do a good job of screening people. The other thing is we have outstanding tools. I've spent a lot of time and money investigating the right tools to help us find these people quickly. So it's really the specialization that people come to us for.
It makes sense if you have an expertise. It's not a hiring director looking for IT guys. It's a career IT guy looking for an IT person. So they know the kind of questions to ask, the type of people to look for that probably fit the specific role.
Right.
That makes sense to me. If you're a candidate, as a candidate, why do you go to a staffing solutions company to help you find a job as opposed to just going on the internet or just networking? What's the benefit for a candidate?
I believe that one of the benefits is you actually have a better opportunity to work at a specific client or do a specific technology. So it all depends what you as a candidate are looking for. Let's say you've always wanted to work at ESPN. So if you work through an agency like us, it's just another way for you to be able to get in the door there.
Right.
Or maybe you really want to specialize in Hadoop, like I was talking about before. The jobs like that aren't necessarily everywhere. There are certain clients that use that kind of technology. So it's another way for you to get in the door. I think one of the benefits for you, Brian, would be, you or someone in that type of situation, is you actually get to try that client out to see, before you make the commitment of becoming a full-time employee, is this a company I want to work for? Do I like their management style? Do I like their culture? So coming in through an agency like us is a good way for candidates to get into clients.
So it seems like working through an agency is a really good opportunity for both, the business and the client to try each other out and see if it's a good fit before
Yeah.
it turns into like maybe a full-time position.
You're so right. A large majority of our business has become what they call contract to hire, which means we could do like a 6-month where you're out there, you're an employee of iTech Solutions, and then if things go well at the end of those 6 months, the client can offer you a job.
Wow. If I was a candidate, that seems to make a lot of sense to me. I don't want to lock myself into something that I'm not happy with. I'm sure the business doesn't want to either. Resources are not that they're scarce, it's just that we need to make the right decisions with what we have.
Right.
That's the way I would think about it, and it sounds like working through a staffing company, bridges those needs for both parties.
Yeah.
Now, you have a really cool story, and I know you're really passionate about small business. Obviously, you started this business when you were really young, and it's always been, you just grown it to the place where you're at now.
Yeah.
What advice would you give people who are looking to start their own business, or maybe do something a little bit differently that's on their own and have more control over it? There's a lot of people who have these dreams, but for some reason maybe don't even start it.
Yeah, you're right. That's the advice I'd give them. Try it. Try it. Get out there and start it. What's the worst case? You try it, and then if it doesn't work out, at least you tried, and you get that out of your system. But
Yeah.
you could be lucky like me, and it could really take off, and you could be passionate about it and try to convince other people. Brian, my story is when my children were younger, I was working for that company that I was telling you about, an IT consulting company that I really enjoyed. The only problem was they wanted to have 7 o'clock meetings in the morning. It was an hour commute for me. My kids were younger, and it was a big commitment. And then they wanted me to go out with clients at night, and I felt like I couldn't live the life as a mother that I wanted to. And so I said, okay, if I work on my own company, there must be other women out there. And at first, I didn't mean to just target women, but I was thinking other parents that might feel the same way I do, that they want to be there in the morning to put their kids on the bus, but they're going to work really hard during the day and give it everything they got and make sure things get done. Or maybe log on when the kids go to bed and do some more work. Makes sense.
So it started with just you, now you have 180 people. That's pretty incredible. So it's been a long road, and it sounds like you're going to have much continued success moving forward.
Thank you.
Well, I really appreciate your time today.
Thank you, Brian.
Brian Skinner, special thank you to Kay Lucas, the president of iTech Solutions in Farmington, Connecticut. Thank you very much.